Oh my gosh, I only just realized my phone matches back with my makeup. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, hello, and welcome. And if you're not new, what's popping? So in today's episode, we have something quite a bit interesting. We're having a little chit chat today. One of my specialties, I love to talk. So y'all in for a treat. A couple days ago, I posted on my Instagram that I wasn't able to upload on Tuesday, and I'm really sorry about that, but I was not feeling well at all, and I decided to make my late upload be the conversation as to why it is I was not able to upload sooner. Today's topic is about the period. Yes, I said it. The period. While we talk about periods, monthlies, whatever, I'm gonna do my face. I have this really nice glam. I have it in my head what I'm gonna do. I actually did the look before, so I'm deciding to do it again, just with a different color. So I think with this topic, we can all inform each other. A lot of persons would have different experiences. So I will share mine. I would like if you don't mind sharing yours with me, and so on and so forth. We can all learn from this. This is not just a woman thing. I think this is an everybody thing because it's a natural thing. I know growing up, I was afraid to talk about it, right? I was ashamed about it. I find that was so embarrassing to me. And as I get older, I had to re-educate myself. You see, because I grew up not hearing much about it not being discussed. Only when you reach a particular age you hear about it. So it's not like if it is, you grew up knowing that this is a thing that exists and it's going to happen to you one day if you're a woman. I didn't feel like it was like that at school. I don't feel like it wasn't something that was like comfortably discussed at home, in the sense that nobody wasn't uncomfortable, but it just wasn't like a normal thing you talk about. And I believe it should be something normal you discuss. We all know periods have a lot of terminologies for it. Well, the correct terminology is menstruation. But we call it period, we call it monthlies. I've heard Aunt Flo, I've heard Mr. P or Tanty P. Let me know in the comments what terminologies you have heard or you have addressed your menstruation as. The next thing I wanted to share is my first period story. Now that my brows are on fleek and my eyes are set, I can reach into my Morphe 39A palette. This is the Dare to Create palette, and I'm gonna share my story with you guys. So I think I was informed too, to be honest, and it wasn't really like my first period, but I lied about it. So a lot of my friends, their periods came and mine didn't come right as yet. And what happened was that they were talking about it, and they were talking about how they see their periods or whatever, and they were like, so Brulee, your period come soon? I was like, yeah, mine's come. I see my period already. Meanwhile, I'm like, Lord, why is my period not here? What is wrong with me? I was really worried, and I think at that time I learned about hermaphrodites for the first time. I'm gonna mix this shade and this shade. I'm gonna pack that into my crease and blend it out, and then set my brow bone. So yeah, that was the first time I learned about hermaphrodites. I wasn't well informed. I think my classmates were talking about it, and I ended up reading up. I read it in a magazine about a girl. She had half of a vagina, and she had internal testes and all of that. And she never got her period, and she wasn't able to have children and all these different things. So at that point in time, I was not well informed. I just heard about people talking it and that little information that I read about her. And so because all of my friends had seen their periods, I was like, Lord, I call the Lord a lot. So I was like, Lord, Are you saying that I'm a hermaphrodite? I'm not trying to say that they are bad. They are human beings just the same. They deserve love just the same. I appreciate you just the same. But I was scared. I was concerned. I mean, I was maybe 12, 13 years old. And this was something new to me. I didn't know what it was about. And I was like, you really mean to say that this might be me? I really hope I'm not, because I would like to see my period. I would like to have children, and little old me thinking about that. Huddersfield Trend doesn't have worries. That was one of my worries, okay? Thinking about it now, it's like everyone else did and mine didn't. And I think my mom had said that in our family, on her side, that is, everyone sees their period around 14 years of age, right? And then by the time 14 years swung around, I was like, is this thing even gonna come? Is this gonna come? Is this gonna come? Is it gonna come? And then when it came, I was so happy. I was so thrilled. And now it's like, oh gosh, this thing is so painful. If you don't mind sharing with me your first period story, let me know. But yeah, I don't think when it first came, it was not embarrassing for me, because I was not sure. I used to kind of secretly wear a pad. I tried to be as observant as possible. I don't know about y'all, but let me know if it is you've ever read The Complete Tween. My mother put me to read that book to inform me on the changes that would be occurring on my body and what does it mean and all these different things. Anybody know about that? Is it just me? Also, because period was so taboo, I never really discussed it much with my mom, so I never understood properly how to count it, right? So your girl thought she was irregular. So I'm going to use my contour palette from BH, and I'm going to dip into a little bit of these two shades to set my brow bone. I used to count 28 days after my period. After 7 days, then I used to count 28 days, not knowing that I'm supposed to start my 28 days from the exact day it comes, right? So this is why it never used to come on time based on my calculations, and I thought I was irregular. I was like, I think I have a irregular period. But it wasn't, even though I thought it was irregular and I was miscalculating, I used to get notification pain. That is what I call it, notification pain. So I used to always know, okay, it is coming, because I would get pain 2-3 days before, and I would know, okay, I need to be prepared. This thing is about to come raining in, and it's about to go down for 7 days again. Now I say my situation does happen for 7 days, right? It's 5 to 7 days. God's favorites actually happen to have less than that. They are fortunate enough to have 2 days of a period, 3 days of a period. I would just like to say I am very, very jealous. But let me know in the comments, are you a favorite or are you a regular like me? 5 to 7 or less than that? So I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to place some at the beginning, and then I'm going to blend it out. I'm not going to cut the crease. I'm just going to, do something. I think my situation, I consider it unfortunate, but I do know that there are persons that might go through much worse symptoms. Sometimes I would experience cramps, headaches, fevers, nausea, fatigue, a lot of fatigue, and I am so slow. And my irritability, oh my goodness, it is so high. Don't let me have to be explaining things 3 and 4 times for you. My patience is nil, because it already have a war happening in my womb and I have to read and spell for somebody. Listen to me. And I feel like I am a lot more sensitive to noise. So if someone is too loud, or music is too loud, or something is too loud, I don't know, somehow I tend to feel like it pains me more. So the cramps are really intense on my end. Medication is the worst because it might work 1 month, but it's not gonna work for the next month, and I have to find something else, and I need to be switching, going back and forth, and all these different things. I did visit about 3 gynecologists, and they have all been recommending to me, go on birth control, you know, it will help. I understand that there are persons who black out from pain and who be throwing up. Sometimes I used to can't go to school. I used to just stay in bed and sleep all day. Sometimes I can't sleep because the pain is so much that it keeps me up at night. But let me know, what are your symptoms during that time? Because I know there's such a negative connotation behind period, like when a girl is cranky, the first thing a man or whoever will look to see is she on she period, or how she getting on. So to be honest, even though I'm most irritable and my patience is below 0, as well as my tolerance, I try to give more effort to avoid anyone having to say that. But at the same time, it's like, if it is you understand what I'm going through, or you do not understand what I'm going through, you still have no right to say something like that. Everybody experiences different symptoms. You go through so much things. And listen to me, you see the hormonal acne, I go through that. So every time I'm on my period, 3-4 buttons popping up. Listen, that is so annoying, because from the minute it starts to clear up, guess what? Period around the corner again. Next, I'm going to reach into my Shop Kenzie Beauty palette. I want to use this blue shade right here. Just gonna pack it in. From the minute you laugh, from the minute you sneeze, you cough, you feel it. It's like, oh God. The period in the background, like, I tell you to laugh, I tell you to have fun, I tell you to sneeze and cough. Don't sneeze and cough. I'm coming down. Next, I'm going to take this gold shimmer shade. I love this gold so much from this palette. I'm going to put that in the middle, in between the shade right there. I'm going to use this I-Bling liquid liner from Ruby Kiss. Now I actually just use it for the adhesive because I don't find it as glittery. Then I'm going to take my City Color Sparkle and Shine Loose Glitter, and I'm just going to dab like a little bit on it. I don't want much at all. Using my Inglot Gel Liner, I am going to give myself a small wing. I'm going to apply my other wing, lashes, and complete my face off camera. I really don't want this video to be too long, okay? So I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so the face is almost complete. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some jasmine vibes. Are you getting some jasmine vibes? Definitely not Genie, because that's a different shade of blue, but I'm getting some jasmine vibes. Another thing about periods, can we talk about the cravings though? To be honest, I didn't mention it sooner because I don't feel like if I get cravings. But now when I really think about it, somehow I tend to crave ice cream. I'm feeling for ice cream, but I shouldn't have any because the coolness is going to make it pain more. So I end up not having ice cream. But listen to me, ice cream is what I tend to feel for during my period. But I know a lot of persons crave chocolates and I don't know, sweet stuff. Let me know what is it that you crave during your period. Now I'm going to move on to adding that white gold from JLaRue, and I'm going to just softly apply that over the blue so it would look as though the blue has some sparkle in it. I personally find the government should subsidize period products, drugs included. I don't care what nobody say. I find it should be subsidized globally, not just our government. I think this should be a worldwide thing, because imagine being poor and you're trying to keep the lights on, or you're trying to keep food in your stomach or whatever, or you're homeless, and then on top of that you're bleeding and you have nothing to catch it or hold it with. That is nonsense. It should be free for children in primary school and secondary school. The taxpayers' money could go for something as important as that. Like sometimes your parents can't afford much and then your period is coming for the first time and you don't have anything. Listen, that is something needs to happen where that is concerned. I'm gonna use this dark brown eyeliner pencil on my lips. I'm just gonna use my brow brush to blend out this brown. This is the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte. It's in the shade Creme Brulee. I'm going to add a little bit of Second Love Everlast. I love this shade. This lip gloss is my Victoria's Secret Peekaboo lip gloss. Okay, so I changed my mind about my lipstick. Actually, I didn't take it off or anything. I just applied my lip paint from Ellie Girl. This is in the shade Whimsical, and I just applied it in the middle area and blended it out. My hair was in some twists, so I decided to take them down and fluff them out a little bit and hold it up in this loose pineapple. Comment and let me know down below. I really want to know how you feel about this chit chat, how, like, your experience with your periods, what you crave, what are the symptoms that you experienced before and during. Are you God's favorite or not? You know, I want to know. Let me know. As you learn me, I want to learn about you guys, right? So comment and let me know. If you're liking this video, don't forget to hit me that thumbs up, click subscribe, share it. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching this video and bearing with me on my late upload. And until next time, bye. I had some friends used to call it Mr. P, okay? And what is going on? Jeez.